Alright, is this the generator economy again? Oh, that's people stealing generators off in the distance.
Yeah, it is. They're worth a lot these days, did you know?
Is that a sex innuendo? Spider-Man dived headfirst into that.
That's what he's gonna do to Mary Jane later.
Uh-oh. Are we supposed to be wearing the anti-Venom suit?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not wearing it.
That's okay.
Please. Just give me back my son.
Poor Norman.
We are your son. Look at us.
This is so scary.
We are healthy, strong. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Stop, Harry! We can help you!
Where's the rest of it?
Please don't.
All this for his rock collection.
What's he gonna do with that thing? I think we're about to find out. You need to know. Harry's gone. Host and symbiote are perfectly fused. I'll find a way to save him. You can't. But you can still stop the symbiote. How? By killing the host.
Please. Save my boy.
He wouldn't kill him anyway, even if he had to.
I don't know what he's gonna do. How would he stop him then if he...
If there was a way to capture him and bring him back to Oscorp, at least then Norman would be the one who had to deal with it.
Damn, alright.
Well, but then he wouldn't blame Peter for killing his son.
Is this how he's gonna become Green Goblin? Are we gonna actually have to kill Harry?
I don't think we're gonna purposely kill Harry, but I do think Harry will die.
I think that's why Harry... That's why Norman's gonna be Green Goblin. Oh, I'm so excited.
This whole city just got blacked. Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Listen, I love Harry, but if we have to sacrifice him for my favorite Spider-Man villain, we're gonna have to sacrifice him.
You mean to get Eddie as Venom, or to get Green Goblin?
To get Green Goblin.
Green Goblin's your favorite Spider-Man villain?
Yeah.
Oh, out am I?
I don't know why, I just love him so much. I think he's such a good villain.
He is a very good villain. Jeez. Are we, like, locked into the end of the game now?
This is so apocalyptic.
Spider-Man, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing right now. We've got a lot of New Yorkers being attacked by these things.
I'm on it. Stay safe out there. All he needed was that meteorite. Now he can heal the world.
Want me to?
Yeah, I think we might want to wear that for the end of the game, don't you?
Well, I know it forces you to wear it at a certain point.
Well, maybe you should just wear it and then we can change outfits after we end the game.
I can wear it for now. I mean, it's good to have the abilities anyway.
That's true.
The abilities are very good against symbiotes.
Does the abilities not work on other suits?
I don't know. I don't think you get this, like, burn effect on the symbiote, so it's good just for that.
That's cool.
Didn't you remember we had this?
I just kind of didn't realize that it was only on this suit.
Yeah, it's an anti-venom thing.
That's pretty cool.
But see, so, I don't think we ever... Did you have something to say? You seem to have something to say.
You had something to say during the cutscene that I told you to
it doesn't.
stop talking.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna say that the thing, like, my stuff that I don't like is just not that they can't change anything from the comics. Mm-hmm. The Raimi movies changed plenty from the comics, and I enjoyed it. But I feel like they had time to flesh those ideas out a little bit more. Not in sense of just pure time, because obviously it was a movie and not a game. But they weren't biting off so many ideas at once.
Except for in the third movie.
Right. Well, this feels to me like that, or like Amazing Spider-Man 2. Where, like, it's trying to bite off a lot of ideas at once.
Yeah.
And I get it. And you know what? I commend you, like, for the balls to go after so many storylines all at once. Awesome. You know, like, more power to you. But clearly Sony then should not have pushed them to release the game. I think that this game
Needed Craven to not be in it.
needed a year, too.
Yeah.
Or it needed a year. Like, because, and not because it's not done in terms of its gameplay. It absolutely is. But in terms of its story, it is so obvious they wanted to add in more stuff and flesh more stuff out. That's why I don't even blame Insomniac for it. I think Insomniac defenders get a little frustrated and defensive.
I think
of
it was
Insomniac.
Sony's fault.
But
Everyone all right? Just to be safe, I recommend going home as soon as you can.
My hero.
What were you saying?
as soon as, you know, Brian
Those civilians are
Intihar
in trouble.
and what's-his-face were having a, you know, kind of an
What's-his-face?
interview, and they were talking about this game, and they were saying, like, yeah, Sony said that, you know, we weren't really shaping up quick enough, and it needed to come out and stuff, and they said it nicer than that.
That's where all the problems began.
Yeah, for me, it was like, okay, so it was them.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't
100
Insomniac,
It was
yeah.
100% them. Now, you can criticize Insomniac's stories. Like, I don't think the first Spider-Man story is the game is the best thing ever written. Like, you know, it's got issues. Like, I think Mary Jane is just unlikable. That's my opinion.
I think the DLC helped it.
Yeah, and I think that there's some other stuff, but, like, overall, I wouldn't say that things aren't fleshed out.
I think a DLC for this game would probably help it a lot to flesh out some more stuff, too.
Yeah, and I had the same problem with Arkham Knight. So it's not like an issue of, like, Batman better.
But Arkham Knight was my favorite Arkham game, so there you go.
It's not mine. But
It's mine.
I'm glad.
It's mine and Nate's.
Yeah, but didn't you play it after the Season of Infamy came out?
Yes.
I played it at launch.
That makes sense.
At launch, guess what? A lot of storylines, characters, everything were ignored.
Yeah,
If
that sucks.
this got a Season of Infamy instead of like a City That Never Sleeps, like, because my issue with City That Never Sleeps is it's a DLC after the base game of Spider-Man 1. If this got like a Season of Infamy type thing where it was like, hey,
It happens during the story.
here's more stuff fleshing out the story. You know, like maybe here's another mission about this character. Here's another mission about this character. Now you get more about them and more of their driving forces and stuff. Great. That would solve a lot of those problems, and then it would be like, I'm not one of those fans where you can't change anything. It's just if you're going to change stuff, you've got to really flesh it out.
I agree.
Because
This area's not safe. If you don't have a place to go, Beast is open to anyone.
if the anti-Venom suit is going to just be
Miles.
Peter's, okay.
We have to talk.
No kidding. There are nests popping up everywhere. Sending you coordinates now.
Got it.
Watch yourself out there, man. This is something else.
This is something else.
Harry. I'll find you, buddy. I'll find you. Somewhere.
If you're going to start changing stuff, like if the anti-Venom suit is just going to be this thing Peter, you know, and Lee make basically to help fight Venom, or if Harry's going to be the first symbiote host for Venom, like after Peter instead of Eddie, well, or in the comics, I guess technically Deadpool and then Eddie, depending on what you count as canon, because the Deadpool Back in Black storyline happens. If you're going to start changing that stuff, you've got to be sure to really flesh it out. And that was always my problem with this game, is like that, and I think a lot of the facial capture is very Uncanny Valley. Like I think Peter looks the way he should, and Harry does.
But
and
MJ
so does
looks a little
Miles.
Uncanny Valley.
But MJ looks wrong. There's a couple other characters who look weird. Actually, J. Jonah Jameson looks a little weird.
I think that the lizard guy looks a little weird.
I hate this suit.
That suit's not an alien, is it?
Why is he wearing that?
Adidas paid them to do it.
Time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
It looks good.
No, it doesn't.
No, it looks bad.
It's an Adidas product placement. It looks bad.
What happened, man?
Harry got the meteorite. I couldn't stop him. Connor said we can't save him, so we have to... I can't lose him, Miles. I can't do this again.
I saw May when I was in your head. It's not your fault, Pete. She wanted to save you. To save all of us.
She never thought about herself. even when she was struggling to breathe.
If May, my dad, if they were here, they would want us to stop thinking about them. They'd want us to help people, to fight. Harry's still in there. And we're gonna fight like hell to get him back.
Call the play, Coach.
Let's split up. Cover more ground. You find the meteorite, I'll clear that nest out.
You got it, Spider-Man.
So I got a comment here. I actually like the neon blue. I think that the top, like just the hoodie, is fine to me.
I think there's too many lines.
There's
And
too
I
many.
think that his hair should be covered up like it usually is.
There's too many lines, but I agree with you. The hair should be covered up, and I mean, people have had this discussion ad nauseum on Twitter. I hate the bottom half of the suit with the shoes.
Ready to get started?
I like the shoes.
You do?
I like the shoes. I don't hate them. They're very obviously, like, they got the Adidas logo pretty big on them.
Well, look, this was designed as like a product placement thing.
No, I know. I think it's silly that you have to wear this at the end of the game. I don't get why you can't change it. That's kind of dumb, isn't it?
I don't
Can you
get it
change the
either.
color?
You could change the color.
I want the black and red one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
That one is better.
I feel like that one's more Miles.
That one's a lot better, but it's still not great. I mean, like, going through all these,
Can
like...
you choose another suit, or does it not let you? Oh, you can.
Really?
See, you don't have to.
I thought you had to use that one, because you have to during the final fight.
You do?
Like, during the final fight.
Oh.
Can we do this one, then?
Yeah, well, why don't we just do this
I have
until
to
it
check out
changes
that
it?
infected skyscraper I saw with Pete. There has to be something there.
This is awesome.
This is a really cool suit.
Yeah, this is one of the best suits in the game, I think.
Yeah, really awesome.
But what do I know? Everybody thinks I pick bad suits.
Why does Miles get all the best suits?
Why does Shine Comics have no sense of swag? I have the exaggerated swagger of a Miles Morales fan,
What
who is
the
also
heck?
a teenager.
What the heck?
What?
That scares you, huh?
Are you saying the Shine doesn't have any swagger?
I'm saying, I don't know, if you don't like the original, if you don't like the original look for S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, I just don't know how you can be a comic fan. I'm gonna gatekeep that.
I think that's true. I think
This
you
needs to be
can't be a
gatekept.
real comic fan, and you should delete your channel.
Delete your channel!
Yep.
Sorry, bro. Looks like you just got demonetized. What was that guy sending a huge dildo out of his face?
Oh, well, you know.
Whoa! Mary
He-
Jane's gonna have some fun tonight.
Oh, no. Hey, they should bring back Scream for the final fight. What do you think of that?
She was hotter than Mary Jane.
Well, we can't say that.
Yes, we can. Come on.
Okay, fine, I'd
Mary
fuck her.
Jane's not my type.
Where's
No,
that
she's
voice
not.
coming from?
Wait, was that Venom?
No, that's not him.
Yeah, it sounded like Venom.
Really?
Yeah, I think they said Venom. Venom said something to Miles.
Oh, that's awesome.
We just weren't listening because we're annoying people.
We are annoying. You were saying something before they started talking. I don't remember what though.
It was just that if you're gonna change stuff, I want it fully fleshed out,
Oh, okay.
and I want it to still lead to a similar type of story.
How's it going, Spider-Man? I think I'm almost done clearing this nest. But Pete, I'm hearing these voices.
I hear them too.
Keep looking for that meteorite. Don't let him get in your head. That's not Harry talking.
Right. You're right. Call me when you finish up.
Venom's like really evil in this game. I was gonna say that I think that if they'd have focused more on the whole Venom story arc and less on the Kraven story arc, that it would have been a much better, fully fleshed out game. But I think they were already so far into development for the Kraven stuff, and they thought they were gonna have more time on this game, that it would have been impossible to just take it out.
Right, I agree, and I think that there's ways. I mean, I don't know. I really do think you can do Kraven alongside the black suit.
I don't know. I think that it needed to be fleshed out more.
Yes, but that's my point too. I don't think you necessarily have to cut it out.
I felt like Kraven was too short of a story arc, and we didn't get to see enough of him.
That's true. They just talk about it a lot.
Yeah, and like his goons do everything for him.
Yeah, that was a disappointment to me.
However, everything with Venom so far, I've really, really enjoyed. I don't really have any complaints about that.
Sure, but Venom's not really supposed to be just pure evil. I don't think.
10 more seconds.
I hope that they explain it as he's just hurting, and the symbiote is confused, and that with Eddie or another, host, that it would be better, because Venom always thought he was doing good.
I kind of think that that's what they're leading up to.
Miles, we need you.
It's still here.
Please,
No way that thing is talking to me.
come with us.
I think what they're leading up to with this is Venom thinks Venom thinks he's doing good because of what Harry said about wanting to heal the world. I think he thinks.
Where am I?
You are home. Finally, you are where you belong.
I think that Venom thinks he's helping all of these humans to not be sick anymore and to make them like him. Like he thinks that he's better and is making them better in some weird fucked up way.
Maybe, yeah, but they kind of play it off a little bit like he's just being evil.
This is what happens when
Yeah.
people turn into symbiotes.
You are safe here. Everyone you love is safe here.
My head. I have to find a way out.
Why would you leave? We are here. You can be too. You, Peter, us.
This isn't where I belong, Harry. Neither do you. Come on, Miles. Come on.
Let us heal you. Bring us Peter.
That's not the way, Harry. You know that. Pete and I, we're gonna save you from this.
No, we are saving you.
Also, maybe I'm reading into this, but I think also Venom misses his home planet and is trying to make the Earth more like it because he's hurting.
Like Clintar or whatever I think it's called,
Yeah.
where he was from.
Haley? What are you showing me?
Please, join us.
That was how a famous Piper Perry video started.
Oh my gosh.
What? That's awesome.
This suit is so cool. Look how awesome this looks in this
Miles, where are your Adidas? Put back on your Adidas, Miles. I'm scaring Cosmo. I'm
It is
sorry.
scaring him. Poor
Haley's in
baby.
trouble. Pete, I saw the meteorite. It's under the Harlem subway station, next to the bridge.
Peter, do you support Nike's
there
business
now.
practices?
Wait, man. Harry, he's after you. I have to go help Haley, but just wait, all right?
Whoa, back up! What happened?
I got sucked into the hive mind. Saw this vision of the meteorite underground. But I've got a bad feeling.
You think Harry's there?
I'm serious, Pete. Just give me 10 minutes. You cannot do this alone.
Right. Call me when you're done. Sorry, Miles, but I can't waste any time.
Dude, what a liar. You're gonna get yourself killed, bro.
Oh, he'll be fine.
There's the subway entrance. Miles has to be right. That's where the meteorite is. Just have to clear out this bridge. Everyone stay in your cars. I won't let them hurt you.
What if at the end of the next
Harry!
What if at the end of the next game they have Peter have to wear a Nike outfit?
I know you're here.
You found us.
Yes, I'm here, buddy. I know. Just hang on. I'm coming.
What if they have Miles wear Jordans and then Michael Jordan shows up to congratulate you at the end of the game?
You're funny.
I'd be into that.
Actually, speaking of this, Jordan reminded me of this. Like Michael Jordan.
Uh-huh.
I would love a superhero basketball game. What do you think? Where you have all the Marvel characters and they're all playing basketball. And it's like NBA Jam or something, and they all have powers. Maybe it's like backyard sports combined with superheroes. Maybe Cap throws his shield at the basketball.
Wouldn't they just destroy?
Right, I know. I'm just saying tone it down, but for a game, like an arcadey sports game.
And are they versus the normal guys?
No, it's like superheroes versus superheroes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like superheroes versus the Jordan team.
No, it's not Space Jam 3.
Oh, sorry.
Please talk to me.
I think the only person who's into this idea is you.
can't leave
You
these people
actually don't think
behind.
that would be cool? Oh, like a sporty arcade game? Like, why wouldn't it? A sport, like arcade fight games with superheroes.
Who
works.
wants to see the superheroes doing sports?
Well, you have tons of superhero games that are just like this. I'm just talking about like a fun like backyard sports thing. Like, remember backyard baseball or backyard soccer?
I think it could be fun, yeah.
I'm just talking about like a simple game. It doesn't have to be high budget. I'm not saying like pour $500 million into it. I'm saying a simple, fun little.
Kind of like
game.
a Street Fighter, but with Marvel characters and basketball.
I mean, not really, because that would just be a fighter. But like Street Fighter with Marvel characters was probably laughed at too. But that's how we got Marvel vs. Capcom.
No, I mean like, you know, like that style of game, like that arcadey Street Fighter type game where you like choose your character.
Yeah, just a fun little.
I didn't mean like making a fighter.
Okay, well, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sure people laughed at that concept.
Probably.
Can you hear me?
I don't think it's a bad concept. I think it probably would sell.
Apparently not. Apparently you think it's a terrible concept.
Cosmo likes it, right, Cosmo? Yeah.
Stay down.
Oh, I think I beat him.
Good.
Oh, no, there's another one. You really gotta flood the area with
Why are
these.
there so many?
I don't know. Let's just get him to come over here and run into that, and then I can hit him a few times.
There, the subway tunnel. Hey, everything all good with Haley?
Not yet, but you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight. Haley, no!
She can't hear you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying.
You're a mean guy.
I'm just saying, like, yelling at her is not gonna help.
What are you doing here? I was trying to save you. You're incredible. I like you so much, and I think you like me. Do you want to go out? On a date? Is that a yes? Well, it's a date then. After all this is over.
Why didn't you just say yes?
Yeah, that's not a very good way to say yes.
No, that was kind of mean.
Pete! I'm on the way!
What if his full name is Patricia?
Patricia.
You don't know. It's 2024. Anything can happen.
Harry!
Hey, it's Harry. Leave a message.
Hey, buddy. I talked to Dr. Connors. He says you're too far gone, but I know that's not true. Harry, I messed up. I was terrible to you. Your dream, our dream, healing the world. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Well, I think he thinks he's still healing the world, to be honest with you.
Well, maybe.
I think he still thinks that.
Maybe he's doing a good job. Symbiote seems nice.
Oh, yes, very nice. Especially after he ate that one dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, this is like a zombie apocalypse.
It's kind of like a horror movie.
That's what it reminds me of, yeah, actually.
They did a really good job with this part of the game.
I think so too, I think it's really cool.
You're here.
I'm here.
Are you finally ready?
Harry.
Ready to rumble. Oh. He seems frustrated. He hit us with the frustrated growl.
Yeah, I'm glad we knew that. I'm glad that they said that so we could know what he was feeling.
It's like when a girl sends you a, like, period at the end of her message,
Yeah.
and then you find out she's not interested.
Who are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
Speaking of,
This doesn't matter, Joel. You can talk.
Speaking of women being like that, I have a friend who was talking to this girl, and just yesterday she said, like, I love talking to you, you're so nice. And then the very next day, she randomly blocked him on everything.
Really?
Yeah, for no reason.
Oh, does she actually have a boyfriend secretly, and she was just kind of, you know, I know the term whoring it up is not very nice anymore, but you know what I mean?
It's a truthful term.
And then, like, she got caught?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like, I kind of just think that the girls where that guy lives are just absolutely insane psychopaths. Like, I just don't get it.
But it's pretty weird.
You could at least say to somebody, hey, you did this thing and I don't like that. You know, and then block them.
You certainly could. But isn't it better to just give people no closure?
I
And
guess
be a
so.
psycho?
Especially after you were nice to them.
Harry! Harry, talk to me!
Please help us, Peter. We need you.
I'm trying, buddy. I just need that meteorite, okay? Miles, I'm not seeing a rock.
No? Hold on, I'm nearly to you.
Thanks for coming, Pete. We want to show you something.
Is it your penis? Do you think they're gonna kiss?
It's like a big tendril thing he wants to show us.
Ooh.
What are you?
We are healed. Finally free. We can give that gift to everyone. But we need you with us, Pete.
But they all look icky.
I think they're pretty cool.
They are cool, but if you were gonna heal everyone, wouldn't you want to make them all hot?
They made MJ hotter.
That's true.
Yo, bro!
Not cool.
That was a crazy one-liner.
That was not a good one-liner. I don't know what's going on there.
Like, he thought he was really awesome saying that one.
I like how we're both in symbiote outfits, though. We look pretty sick together.
It looks pretty awesome. I wish they would have had Miles say something better.
Hey, yo, bro! Uncool!
That's not cool, yo!
What are you doing, drugs in here? Without me?
You good, man? Oh, we need to call MJ. I know where the meteorite is.
I love the music.
It's in her ass. Ba-ba! Ba-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da!
Why?
I'll need to meet up at May's house.
What's going on out there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in.
We need you to poop it out.
Transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in.
It's gonna be like laying an egg.
Oh, no. I don't think I'd like that.
Have you ever had a poop so large and
That
hard
hurts.
that it was like, it was a hard, it felt like you were laying an egg through your butthole?
Yes, I had one where I thought it ripped.
Really?
Yeah, it was that bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, luckily it didn't, but it felt like it did.
Have you ever had one, like, you couldn't get out that you had to pull out with your fingers?
Oh, Jill, we can't talk about
What?
that. And we can't talk about that on the channel. It's going to be, like, demonetized or something.
How is it going to be demonetized? We're not talking about anything sexual.
I know, but they're going to be like, oh, body functions are scary. Anyway,
Everyone
embrace body
poops.
positivity.
Everyone poop.
That's what it always is. It's always, oh, embrace body sensitivity, but then it's like, oh, but body functions are scary.
Body functions are scary. They're terrifying.
Women's periods are totally fine. You talked about C-U-M? Now you are D-O-N-E.
That's funny.
Sorry, Miles wrote that line.
Yeah, as well. It seems like Miles usually has really good lines, except for that one last.
They let
one-liner.
Adidas write that line.
Yeah.
When they gave him his new suit, they were like, what if he says, yo, bro, not cool?
I'm surprised they didn't have him say, like, to Venom, adios, but he says adios wrong, and it sounds like Adidas.
What the heck? Adidas, Venom.
Yeah.
It looks like I got every ability for shared. What was
Nice.
that last one I got? Perch takedowns from a web line can now pick up 2 enemies at once. That's awesome.
Cool.
A little late for me to get that, I guess.
Hey, you should have gotten it.
That's my fault for
Should have gotten it earlier, stupid.
not paying more attention. Now we're just doing these.
Maybe you shouldn't be such a dum-dum.
Okay, well, I can't help how I was born. In the words of Lady Gaga, I was born that way.
That makes sense.
Venom abilities give off a Venom Cloud, which can heal you. Venom stunned enemies have a small chance to become critically stunned. Cool.
Cool.
Look, abilities are partially recharged for each enemy hit with Mega Venom Blast, and then I think this is the last one. After lifting an enemy with Galvanize...
There's still one over there.
Oh, I missed one.
You missed one.
Hold triangle. Alright, so it looks like I only need one more ability, right?
Yeah. Do you have them all for Peter specifically?
Yes, unless I made the same stupid mistake.
So you don't have all of them for Miles only?
But I have all of them for Peter.
Are you racist?
The real Spider-Man... No, I'm just kidding. I don't like when people say that. What's weird to me, by the way, I know I've said this before, what's weird to me about that whole narrative is that it seems like people didn't have that problem before. Like with 2099, people are like, yeah, he's Spider-Man. Miguel O'Hara? Yeah, he's Spider-Man.
But then as soon as a black guy comes in, it's like, he's not the real Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me. Like, I get... Here's the thing. I get that there has been a definite push to diversify everything, and sometimes it's real dumb. Like, sometimes it feels like they just, like, slapped black skin and tits on Bruce Wayne and said, see, he's a new character. Modern audiences, like, I get it, but Miles Morales is not like that. He's never been like that. He's a good character. He's always been a good character. Like, yeah, not every story he's been in is the best. I think Bendis, when he created the character for the original Ultimate Spider-Man...
That person's name is Bendis?
Yeah. Like Bendis cock over your... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my.
No, his name is Bendis, though.
That is a tragic name.
Brian Michael Bendis. A guy I used to respect, and then he kind of ruined Superman.
Oh, that sucks. Is he the guy that, like, aged up, Jonathan?
My understanding is that he was largely behind that decision, yes.
Oh, that sucks. A lot of people I heard didn't like that decision.
It was a dumbass decision. It's like... Hey, let's make Jonathan... Oh.
Stay inside your homes. Lock the doors. Board the windows. Trust no one. The city is overrun with a miasma of massive, oppressive tendrils emanating from the ground beneath our feet, spawning creatures from what feels like hell itself.
Oh, well, I guess getting too close to this may... Oh, wait, hey, that's a rare tech bar.
Ooh. I thought you knew that I was going to turn it off.
I didn't remember.
You didn't remember? We've been over this.
I know we have. I just forgot.
You're funny.
Sorry. Anyway, my whole point was that when the character first showed up, he wasn't the best character ever made. But it took a little while to find his ground, and I agree with that. It's just, I don't think that makes him not Spider-Man any more than Ben Reilly being a random clone of Peter Parker. And, having...
I have a question.
Why can't I just finish my point?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Being from the Clone Saga makes him not Spider-Man.
Okay.
What?
I have a question. Do you think that there's any racist players that only got 3/5 of Miles' abilities?
Yes. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
It's not perfectly balanced.
What, 3/5?
Yeah.
It's half.
It's a little more than half, isn't it?
Well, if it's a little more than half, I don't see why anyone's complaining.
Well, I guess you're right. Yeah, it's true.
This is your last chance to collect resources to upgrade gear before the end of the story.
Do you want to go upgrade some gear first?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Look, he's
boy,
wearing his suit
put him
again.
in his mandatory Adidas suit.
Adidas!
He's like, I better go win the World Cup.
The water system.
Pumping goo everywhere, adding more and more people to the hive mind.
If all those symbiotes get out of Manhattan...
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah.
And that particle accelerator is what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11.
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes. And you know Harry's not gonna let that rock out of his sight.
Unless he sees something he wants more. Me. Just, for illustrative purposes. Harry's still Harry. He thinks he's healing the world. But the dream isn't complete without...
His best friend beside him.
I can lead Harry away from the meteorite.
And I can handle all the symbiotes.
While I grab the space rock. For illustrative purposes.
All right, fire up the accelerator. No more hive mind. World saved. We all get churros?
Theoretically.
Pete, what Connor said about Harry being too far gone. If you can't save him, are you
It won't
ready?
come to that. You two will be able to destroy the rock in time. Let's heal the world.
For real this time.
This is gonna be so sick when we all stop at Nike after this and get a brand deal.
I think we couldn't talk about Nike in this. We have a brand deal with the other guy.
Oh, sorry. I do think it would be funny if, like, they had a civil war. Peter goes Nike, Miles goes Adidas. And that's the next game.